Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you are new. It feels like it's been a while. It really hasn't been for you guys probably, because I try to keep up with videos and posts and stuff, but it's been a while for me. I am officially 1 week postpartum today, and I didn't get to vlog all the things I wanted to vlog. Like I wanted to vlog like my whole labor and delivery and like our first night home. I did start that, but I completely forgot about it, because you know those middle of the night feedings. Yeah, completely forgot about it. So here we are. We're starting off fresh. This is the first vlog with baby, and today is my first official day kind of alone with a baby and a child. I'm not necessarily alone because my husband is home, but he is working, so he is like back to work, but he's just working from home for the next 2 weeks. But still, I'm kind of like alone because I can't bother him. My back hurts. I am gonna share like a labor and delivery like vlog at some point where I talk through everything that happened. Today's kind of just gonna be like spend a day with me while I manage 2 children. So as you can see, how I start off my day is basically nursing, and then pumping to get the rest of the milk that she couldn't get out of me. I get it out, store it, and all the milk that you saw that I had, that was basically milk from throughout the night and like the night before, when I do like my last pumping of the day, and I kind of accumulate it, because then I make bottles for the rest of the day. So I don't nurse during the day. I give bottles because it's just easier to nurse at night, so I don't have to pull out a pump and pump my life away in the middle of the night. I'd rather just nurse, and then I'll attach a haka to me in the middle of the night to empty out the other side. And then first thing in the morning, like the first kind of like real nurse session of the day, like how I was today at 8 in the morning, that's when I'll pump to empty myself out. So now I am sort of ready. I just have to put on a nursing bra right now. Oh, my back. You might hear me say that all day, but I need to just put on like a nursing bra right now, and then I was gonna put on a like waist trainer in a sense, whatever. I had one on yesterday, kind of like a belly band, just to help my body get back to normal. And I work for like a few hours, so I'm gonna do a few hours today too while I get some stuff done, because I have to do laundry actually today. Last night she pooped through her diaper and clothes, and then I realized that was her last pajama and I need to wash her clothes. This is gonna be my second time doing laundry for her since she's been home, and it's only been 1 week. Actually, she's been home less than a week, but she's been born for like a week. And we didn't realize how small she was gonna be born, and we don't have that many newborn clothes. So I'm just gonna wash. I'm gonna do some laundry today for her and for us too, because we need laundry. Or we need clean underwears, I should say. But I'm gonna go down, start making myself breakfast, my son breakfast, and then we'll do laundry. Theodore, come drink your yogurt, please. Can you sit?
It's Chase.
Yes, it's Chase. That's it.
I like this.
Your hair's wet. What do you mean?
Because it might rain.
Because of the rain.
you win. Yeah, you got me. Because you got me.
Because I got you. To get bottles from upstairs too. This right here, best thing ever, lifesaver. Don't bother getting a bottle sanitizer or a bottle sanitizer. Don't put that on your registry if you're expecting. Get a bottle washer. It costs exactly the same. So who's ever is willing to get you a bottle sanitizer can get you the bottle washer. This does it all. It washes and sanitizes and keeps stuff fresh for 3 days. It has an automatic refresh system. So in case if you don't feel like unloading your bottle washer, like your dishwasher, it's fine for 3 days. I'm about to make the bottles for the day, especially because she's going to be eating soon. Should be opening up soon. I gotta go upstairs and get 2 of the bottles out upstairs though. It's just amazing how far I've come in 1 week. Like, I was crying when we came home and my boobs were not giving enough for her, but that quickly went up. It quickly went up once I started, following what I needed to follow. I was trying to go more straight nursing and more and less pumping, since this time around I work from home so I can nurse. Whereas before I only had 6 weeks of maternity leave and I had to just basically force myself to pump while I'm at work. So I pumped at home from the moment I came home and got my son used to the bottle because he wasn't going to be with me for 8 to 9 hours of the day. So this is it was a lot different. So getting my milk supply to go up in the first few days was a little bit hard and tricky. So I did have to supplement with formula, but that's okay because now we are up. And at some point I will do an updated breastfeeding, pumping, build your milk supply up routine. Right now it's just too soon. And it's only been a week. I do have one which I'll link up above, and that was from when I had my son. So it's already a couple years old. But pretty soon, I feel like once a month kicks in, then I can do that. I'm trying to remember. Okay, 2.5. Trying to remember how much she was drinking. She's in between 2 ounces and 2.5. That was a little much in that one. Okay. Okay. So I filled up 5 bottles and I still have some left here. So I'm not sure if I should freeze it or if I should just wait later. So basically this milk has been I think 24 hours worth of milk, because my routine is I pump first thing in the morning, like a full empty out, and I nurse throughout the entire night, and then whatever I have left over my boobs, I just basically take it out with a haka while I'm breastfeeding, and then I do full pumps with my hospital grade pump first thing in the morning, and then the last pump before night feedings, and then throughout the day I just make bottles out of whatever I pumped during the day off my wearable pumps. So, and I usually start that the second pump of the day. So like pretty soon now I should be pumping on my wearable pumps. So this is like 24 hours worth of milk, and I haven't had any like leftover milk. This is my first time having leftover milk. So I'm like debating if I want to start freezing or just wait a little. I might just leave this in the fridge for now, and then I'll see how the rest of my pumps go throughout the day. So I'll leave this in the fridge for now. But yeah, and this is the pitcher method, if anyone was wondering. And those bottles should be enough for the rest of like the day, up until like the nursing begins. So my plan is basically to just chill here in the living room all day. That's basically what we've been doing the past week. Chilling either in the bedroom or in the living room. Since I'm alone, I think it's easier to just be here in the living room, where I'm kind of at the middle point to everything. The baby's behind me. She's in a sleeper cot thing. But I'm putting my pumps to charge. These actually hold pretty good charge, and they last pretty long because I only charge it once a day, and they're actually not bad in battery length. And I pump like, I don't know how many times in a day. I think 3 or 4 times here when I'm on the first floor. I pump, and the charge lasts me through them, and they still have charge because I'm charging them now. Well, my goal is to edit some videos for you guys, which you'll already see before this video. I'm just gonna chill. She should be waking up pretty soon for a bottle, and I'm also doing kind of laundry in between. And I actually put some like freezer, like reusable cool pads in my bra to like help soothe my nipples because they are sore. These are actually reusable perennial cooling things that you put into sleeves for recovery, but right now they're helping my nipples a lot more. She's waking up now, so let me start heating up a bottle. Some freedom. There you go.
Ow! That hurts.
You're not ready yet?
Boy, scratch me.
No, she didn't, Theodore. She's all the way over there.
What will hurt me? It hurt.
Theodore, shush. Don't start. I don't think she's ready. Yeah, I have the hiccups now. burp you and then give you the rest. No, no burpees. What if I go like this? Oh, you got a sneeze, pussy.
Hi.
Best thing ever. This little cot thing.
Go up. Anyway, go outside.
Okay, let's see. You swaddle you up, girly.
Go outside.
Swaddle you up.
Upside down. Go upside down.
Here. So that you're nice and warm. Nice and warm. And then put the burp cloth there just in case you spit ups. There you go. There you go. Now it's time for pumping session number 2. Okay, got my wearable pumps on. I could have waited half an hour more until I pump, but I could already feel my boobs hurting because of her. My boobs sense as soon as I'm near her, and they start throbbing. So I was like, let me just pump now. That way we're kind of like in sync with beatings. As I am pumping, I put on Miss Rachel so my son can start doing some learning, because one of our goals this summer is to get him ready for kindergarten, and just work on him on a lot of things that he was kind of like lacking in preschool, and just things that like even the kindergarten, like during like the sign up, they told us to like work on them with them during the summer, so that way they're at least a little bit prepared. So we got Miss Rachel on, and he's watching, he's learning some things before, like, so once I'm done pumping, then I'll like dedicate time with him to, we can do an activity or something together.
Square really loud, and maybe a square will appear. We need to get out our magic wands. Get yours out.
That's round.
It's round, yeah. Now it's a square.
We did it! It's a square. It changed color.
As the bottles are being used, I load the bottle washer right away, because then we'll start it at the end of the day. So this will just make my end of day a lot easier because things are already loaded. And then here's what I just pumped. This is my first time actually getting 3 ounces on both sides in one pump, and I didn't even wait the full 3 hours. I did 2.5. So let's see. Okay. So I just basically put them in a Medela pumping bottle for now, so that way recording on my phone because my camera died. This is just water, don't mind it. But what I was saying is that I save the milk in a Medela pumping bottle while it's warm. I put it in the fridge in one of these first before I put it in the pitcher, because I combine them all when they're all cold. As they're all cold. was seeing videos of people like they just combine them hot and cold, but I don't know. This is what I used to do before. Combine them when they're all cold, one temperature. So I'll stick to the same. I'll stick to doing the same. It doesn't bother me. So here is one full pumping session. Where's the baby? So that will basically be the start of my pitcher method. Right now there's still milk in the pitcher, so I think I might just start bagging it up what's left in the pitcher, because I don't think I'm gonna combine that stuff. Baby's crying. BRB.
F right here.
Let me see. I can't see.
Yeah.
You got it? Let me see. Right there? Yeah, good job. That's F. That's big F. That's capital F. Good job. Now we gotta find the little F.
Yeah, with F.
Okay, let's find little f, lowercase f. Where is lowercase f? Where is little f? Where is little f?
Oh, look off. You take it on. Look. You take it
No,
on.
we're not using a blank one. Here, look, it's right here.
It's blanking.
That's blank. That's little f.
Little F. Put it right here.
Yep, put it right there.
A, B, C, D, F,
Good job. E, F. What's next?
D.
G. Good job. Okay, let's find G. We need big G and little g. I just spent the last hour and a half driving myself crazy trying to find something, and then the last 2 minutes I was talking to you guys, but you guys could not see me. My camera was flipped the other way, because I'm still recording on my phone, because I just spent the last hour and a half trying to find the battery I took out of the camera to charge. I couldn't find it. I forgot where I put it. I also was trying to look for this body armor that I could not find, and while I was talking to you guys I found it in the fridge. I must have put it in there to get cold, and I forgot I did that. So I'm a hot mess. I think I need a nap. So we spent, so everything that I said was, and we spent like a good hour and a half doing some learning activities. We did coloring, we did the alphabet, recognizing the alphabet letters, and then singing the alphabet after we recognize every letter. So lots of practice there. Then we shifted from that to color. My son hates coloring, but I think it's just because he's not confident in his grasp and the motor skills of his hand. So, but he'll do it if you do it with him. So we were coloring together. He was doing really good. But you can tell, like, my son is not gonna be a school person. Like, he's gonna hate school. Like, and he kind of says it already. Like, he doesn't like the shift of learning. He likes the fun of school, which is the playtimes. Right now we took a break to eat like lunch / snack. So he's watching TV a little bit, educational stuff, and while he's eating snack, because that's the other thing, he needs to learn how to sit and focus on eating like snack, because it's a short period of time that they get for lunch. So I'm trying to like get him to just sit and eat, but the only way he'll sit and eat is if he's watching something. So I'm gonna do it this way for now until like he can build himself up. I had him eating a little bit without the TV on, but he just was not focusing. Like, he was just like, can I please watch something? Can I please watch something? I'm like, okay, fine. What's up? What? Your goldfish what? I gave you agua there. You have agua in your cup. Yeah, so I have a little bit of water in this cup. That's all I have. There's there's one water bottle left, but I left it for my son and my husband, because I have body armors that I can drink to boost my milk supply. And I have a little bit of water in that thing, so I'm gonna let that get cold. Hopefully I remember that. Might eat a little bit more of something before the baby wakes up. Might eat a little bit more. Yeah, because then I have to pump then right after. So Theodore, stop. Oh, go ahead, go pee pee. So I think I'm gonna eat. I made a little sandwich to eat, but it was really little, so I'm still hungry. So I think I'm gonna eat one of these little chicken salads and with some pita crackers. So besides losing my mind of me forgetting things and not knowing where things are going pretty good. And just to document this and so I won't forget my flowers of after giving birth, this little arrangement right here was from my husband and my son. They got it for me at the hospital. So I've had it now an entire week and they're doing pretty good still, besides this one that's dying. So I'm gonna turn it so that the nice ones show. And then this one from my aunt, and then this one from my sister-in-law. So I have a few minutes of peace right now that I'm gonna try to take advantage of. Woo! My first day of being sort of like alone with 2 children wasn't bad, but I feel like it was not that it was a lot, but it felt like a lot just because my intention needs to be on 2 and I'm already tired. So my husband went out to go get a case of water and like an ingredient for what we're gonna have for dinner, and I'm like, take Theodore with you so that way I can have like a few minutes of peace and just silence. I turned off the TV, shut off his tablet. There were 2 noises that were going on. The baby's sleeping, so I'm like, okay, peace and quiet. I need to clean up here the little mess we made during our little preschool session, and also kind of want to reorganize how I have it all set up, because I kept things in his little table. That this table actually goes over there, and I was like, you know what, during the summer I'm gonna have the table here in the living room, that way like I'm not too far from the baby while I'm watching the baby, and then I can still pay attention to him and like do things with him while the baby's like within reach. Oh my gosh, I'm just so tired. Whew. But anyway, like I kept things in here that like I wouldn't put anywhere else really, or there's nowhere else to put. But I think I want to reorganize it with things that are just like more that we're gonna use on the day-to-day basis, and then put stuff in like this bin back here that we are not gonna use on a day-to-day basis, but like we will still use. So this bin, I don't know if you guys remember from my decluttering videos, in his room, like I put together all his like learning stuff in here. So there's a lot more that I'm gonna use from in here that I should put in there, and then put stuff that I'm not gonna use like in there. Like I'm still gonna have this bin down here, it's just not gonna be within reach. Especially like when kids come over. When other kids come over, a lot of times they empty out this little table, and it's really annoying cleaning it up and there's a lot of stuff that are like can be dangerous, but I can trust my son with. So I'm like, okay, I think we need to rearrange certain things. And also there's certain things that my son likes that I would rather not be get messed up by other kids that he gets upset about, and then have things for the other kids that they can freely use. Like I specifically have sets of crayons for my son, which are like these jumbo fat ones, because he doesn't break his crayons, but other kids do break crayons, and I'd rather him have a full set of non-broken crayons that he takes care of, and then have other crayons for other kids. And then these markers that he never even used, they're fabric markers. They were to color on like some colorable pajamas. He never used them because I didn't want to teach him that it's okay to color on himself. So these are going to be markers that are going to be for other kids to use when they're here. And then he has his own markers that I'm going to have for him to use while he's practicing learning and stuff and writing. And the kindergarten that he's going to, like the school, they gave him like a kind of like a list of things to work on this summer, and like tools to help him. So like crayons, like kind of like a dry erase thing with a marker, a Play-Doh for like fine motor skills, and then a scissor. This scissor is dangerous. See, this is the type of things I have to hide. But he has other scissors, like scissors that just cut paper and nothing else. So those scissors I'll keep out, but these I gotta hide. But other than that, we had a pretty good day. Like we did our entire alphabet. What else did we do? We colored, which he's not a big coloring person, like I said, but he colored. He didn't color. The light green was me, just so I could help him out, and then the dark green was him. That's more than he would do at the preschool. So I gave him a gold star because he did that. And then he has, I had bought him this like talking thing that you put the cards in and then it speaks out the words. I got him this years ago when we learned that he was speech delayed. And so he played a little bit with this because he does like to hear the words, and it repeats it in both English and Spanish. So he did some vocabulary. So I think that was like definitely enough for today for him to do. If we do anything else today, I'll probably just have him do something fun. Like maybe we'll work on his motor skills with like Play-Doh or like painting and stuff. So that'll be maybe probably when they get back. I'm just going to try to reorganize this stuff a little bit. I do need to go down and switch the laundry. I put in the first load like hours ago. I just haven't had the time to go down and put it in the dryer and then throw in another load. And I honestly was just like, you know what? I'm not going to do so much, overwork myself. I'm just going to wait till like my husband was done working so I can then switch it. And then that way, like that's something I can focus on without having to think about watching the baby. But I am pooped. Okay, let me try to organize some of this stuff.
oversized now. It wasn't oversized before. I froze my first batch. I made all the bottles and there was still some milk left in the jug, and I was like, I'm gonna wait to see how much I start pumping. And then the last pump I did, I pumped a lot, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna freeze this because I don't want to mix like too many days together.
So we have 3 bottles there.
I already drank 2.
It's asking to think about a few bottles for tonight.
No, those are the 3 right there.
Little balls.
Little balls?
Here, let's make the little ones.
Yeah.
Here, let's make little balls.
Yeah.
Let's make little.
This little ball?
Go like this. Look. Go like this.
Oh, like that? This
Roll,
one.
roll, roll. Like that.
Roll.
Lay down, feel. Make a ball. Yeah, go ahead. Practice, practice. Make ball. Rolling, 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 rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Let me see.
Yeah.
Let me see. Do you get it? Good job! You made a ball! Go ahead, keep rolling. Keep rolling it. Go ahead, keep rolling. You made a ball. Good job. Let's make lots of little balls. Let's make lots of little balls, okay?
Is that one of the things you needed to practice for school?
Yeah. I just read the list. That's why I was organizing everything to make sure that I had everything that I need to practice. The only thing I want to get is the fat markers, like the crayons, like the fat markers. So maybe I'll go to the dollar store this weekend. OMG, baby. Oh.
Look. Little ball.
Little ball. Yep.
And the bigger.
And the big one. Okay, let's put it together. Okay, put ball there and ball there. Okay, let's make more balls. Go ahead, make another one. Let's make more.
Make more.
Go make more balls.
More balls, more balls, more balls, more balls, more balls, more balls, more balls.
Yeah, this is the Play-Doh that they gave them in the Muhlenberg bag. And then they gave them like real scissors. I was like, yeah, we're gonna hide those.
Hey,
We're gonna use the scissors we got in the pack that we bought.
Can you help?
Yeah. Keep going like that. Or you could go like this too. Oops. Go like that too. Yep.
Yeah.
Practice, practice making balls. I mean, he seemed to have better strength when he was holding the crayons today. Just gotta keep practicing.
Yeah.
There you go, more balls.
You help?
Yeah, you gotta keep rolling it. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep rolling it. Here, another one. Let's see. Do another one. Make more balls. But you gotta pay attention. Focus. Make round and round balls. Good job. Awesome. Do you know how to make a worm or a stick?
Oh no. No.
Later, you want to see how to make a worm or a stick? Look. You know how to make a worm or a stick? Go like this. Like this. Look. See that? Like that.
Go like that?
Yeah, here. Look. Hold on. Wait. Here. Go. Go straight up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. now. Where'd it go?
Deal.
Got it. Up and down, up and down. Up and down, up and down. Up and down.
That.
Here. Were you singing that earlier? Because I just started singing that in my head just now. I think that's why I have it in my head.
Because I watched
Tacos for dinner.
lives from yesterday.
The what?
Ew,
One of
what's
Ashley's
that
lives.
smell?
And they
It's
had
yummy food.
they had a
That
DJ at the
never-
party, and they had I guess microphones, so somebody started singing this song. And it was a young kid too.
Because it's like on every TikTok. That's why.
Oh really?
Yeah, you haven't seen videos of I see the rainbows every night. Everybody probably knows only that like section of the song because it's on like every TikTok right now. Oh, the spoon spray for that.
Wow.
Yeah.
We finally have proper tacos for the first time in like months.
Okay, last time.
We didn't have sour cream. We were always missing something. Theodore, start eating. Hello, Theodore.
What?
Start eating. That's a lot.
Drink some juice.
It is 7 p.m. now. The dishwasher's running. It's dark because we completely shut down the kitchen, the first floor, everything. We ate dinner, played a little bit more with my son, and right now it's my bedtime. I'm about to go to sleep now. My husband's gonna take over, and then I'll take over around midnight. So yeah, I'm gonna go to bed now. So I'll catch you guys probably like around midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. some more. It is basically 1 a.m. now. Yeah, I would call like my night shift starts around 12. There's a crazy storm going on right now outside. But in the middle of the night, I like to come in here in her room, you know, to change her diaper and kind of like just put her back to sleep instead of doing that in the bedroom, in our bedroom, because I don't want to wake up my husband. Let him get some sleep since he's working. Since he has to work, since he has to wake up at like 6 a.m. to work. So it just makes sense for me to do this. And it's very relaxing in here. Like, I come in here and I feel very, very relaxed. I don't even know if you guys can hear me because you guys are all the way over there and I'm all the way over here. I'm trying not to talk too loud. She's pretty much asleep. I think I can go back to the bedroom. But a lot of times she plays me and she's not ready to go back to the bedroom. You know. So I went to sleep around like 7:30, I think. That was the last time I kind of checked in with you guys. It was 7, and it was like 7:30 when I basically went to sleep. I woke up at 10:30 because my boobs were engorged and I needed to pump. So I did wake up to pump, and then I went back to sleep, or sort of. I never even got to actually sleep because the storm is crazy and it just kept me up. I really tried, but then before I knew it, it was already 12-ish and she started fussing a little bit, which I could tell it was probably time for her feeding. So yeah, so I'm tired but not too tired where I can like actually I can function. It's the next feeding that's like worse. Usually that 3 a.m. feeding is the hard one, because I'm tired and that's when she usually has trouble going back to sleep. I should go back to the room now, lay her down and get some sleep. Excuse my appearance. Oh, that was the second nursing session of the night, and I'm surprised she got up until 4 o'clock in the morning. I thought she was gonna wake up around 3 and just do like a 2-hour stretch, but she did a 3-hour stretch. So that was really nice. So there'll be one more nursing session left, which will be around 7 in the morning, kind of like how this morning or like yesterday morning was. And then pumping after to kind of finish like my 24 hours. You're wide awake. Want some more milky so you can go back to sleep? Or do you want to stay up for a little bit? So cute. I'm gonna put log your diaper. Save. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I'm going through the postpartum sweating phase already, and oh my god, I'm so hot. Like, or I'm just sweating so much. Oh, is that a burp? I had to bring back a fan into my room and point it right at me. At myself, I should say. I'm gonna nurse a little bit more. She seems like she's still hungry. But anyway, yeah, I'm going through the postpartum sweats, and oh my god, I put back a fan that we used to have in the room, like while I was pregnant, because I was like so hot pregnant, and I took it off because I was like, you know, I should not have this fan in here so that way the baby's not cold. And I was like, I should be fine. Completely forgetting about the postpartum sweats. And like postpartum like heat flashes. So I put that fan back up, and even with the fan pointing right at me, I was still sweating. But I felt better, I felt more comfortable. And this is why I say like the 3 a.m. like nursing session is probably the worst, because she's like awake. I know it's 4 a.m. now, that's because she gave me a longer stretch, but yeah, the second feeding is always the worst because her wake window is big at this time. It's like, why? She's just looking up. So it's basically morning. I'm changing the baby's diaper right now and about to get her dressed for the day. That may have seemed like a long stretch that she was sleeping for. It really wasn't, because we went to sleep at like 6:30. It took a long time to get her to go to sleep. I ended up having to nurse her again because by the time she was like getting close to falling asleep, it was almost like 2 hours later. So I just nursed her back to sleep, and yeah, so she fell asleep at 6:30 and it's 9. So And that was like a 3-hour stretch, basically. But that's basically 24 hours with me. I get to do it all over again right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this type of content, let me know in the comments down below. Give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye.